We make ice cream vans, make them for the global market, send them absolutely all over the world. You name a country, it's likely that there's a van there. Everything is run by myself and my father, but my auntie pops in from time to help with the office. My stepmum, she looks after the wages, and my granddad still pops in from time to time as well, just to keep an eye on things. So good variety. Vintage is a popular thing at all times. It's great to bring something back from the past, and with the ice cream vans, that's a real key area, and it continues to grow. Certainly over the last 5 years there's been a real resurgence of the old is the new, and we probably have maybe 50% of our work at the moment is renovation work, which could be the restoration of an existing ice cream van from the 50s, 60s, 70s maybe, exactly like these, or it could be a brand new conversion to an ice cream van. So for example, on the yard out here we have an ambulance from the 1960s, civilian vehicle built just to look after people in the Cold War era. Never came into action, but in the future we'll turn that into an ice cream van.
So Crewe's known for being the transport centre and everything. Do many people realise like the ice cream heritage is here as well?
Not as many as I'd like. It's growing. Everybody knows of the railways. If it wasn't for the railways we wouldn't have the town. But then obviously as years have gone by we've had Rolls-Royce and now Bentley, and people do recognise that. But Crewe is the global home of ice cream vans, and steady but surely we're getting there, and people are learning about it, and when people find out they're really proud, so it's nice.
Yeah. Is there as many ice cream vans on the road as there once were, do you think?
On the road maybe not, but certainly as many out and about, whether on a fixed site in the city centre, in the town, or a fixed pitch, whether it's at a castle or somewhere, a garden centre. So as the opportunities on the streets decrease, opportunities elsewhere increase, and that ties in with the heritage vehicles as well. Yeah. Ice cream industry, as it is at the moment, I think we'll continue to see fewer vans on the streets. There will always be an opportunity on the streets, without doubt, because the experience of going to the van to buy an ice cream is something you can't get anywhere else. Exactly. Yes, you can go to a fast food restaurant and through the drive-through and have something. It's not the same as going up to the van and choosing all these nice things there. So there'll always be that experience, and everybody alive today has had that experience really. So that'll always continue. More and more events, more and more festivals, more opportunities will arise that way. But I also can see in terms of the product itself that it'll become more specialised in the future as well. Gelato is a very special product in Italy, but as people's tastes become more refined, certainly over in the UK, then I can see the vans going the same way. And for us as a business, long term, we've got to move with those changes, perhaps be the advent of those changes, but also we'll move further abroad with our products as well.
Brilliant. Yeah, you think there's going to be another generation to like carry on the tradition?
Yeah, without doubt. It's a great experience working for yourself in that van, in control of your own destiny. And every ice cream you sell, pretty much, brings a smile to somebody's face, and that's worth everything. But when a customer leaves here, it's just, when you see the smile on the face, the thank you that they're giving to everybody, no matter how big or small of a job that we've done for them, to know that we've enabled them to now move on and go and earn a living and go about their daily business, makes you very happy and very proud.
I don't think if you're an ice cream man, it's about meeting people. It's about getting out there. I love being self-employed, and the fact that I'm my own man. I do what I want to do. If I want a day off, I take a day off. But in the summertime, you don't have a lot of days off because it is a short window and it's getting shorter. So you've got 6-7 months where you really have to make, if you're going to make some money, that's the time you've got to make it. I do a little bit of part-time work in the winter if I can get it, but if not, I try and save enough during the summer that it will get me through the winter, and hopefully it'll get me a nice holiday as well. Tough things is motivation. Sometimes it might not be the bestest of day out there, the weather might be a bit middling. Those are the days really that you have to go out. If you only went out on sunny days, this isn't a career for you. But you have to get out there and, you know, it can be tough. You've got competition, it's more so earlier than now because there are less ice cream vans than there ever has been. But there is competition every now to get out there. The prices of things, everything's gone up, you know. But if you're clever, if you're business wise, you can still make a good living out of being an ice cream man. A bad work day, every ice cream man's nightmare. The machine goes down, something wrong with the engine on the van. It's absolutely throwing it down a raid. Several other scenarios, you know, that you really, you know, as an ice cream man, there's a lot of variables. Basically, you have to get it in your head that no matter what, you're going to be going out because there'll always be money. People love to see the ice cream man. It's a tradition in Britain. We love an ice cream man. The kids love it, and even grown-ups. Everybody likes the ice cream man. If you can keep, you know, just keep yourself positive. It's all about being positive, and then you'll get out there.
Typical work day for me would be starting at about 6 o'clock in the morning, coming, start cleaning the vehicles, washing the machines, loading the vehicles with ice cream and lollies, and then getting ready to go out at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Be out for at least 6-7 hours. Best thing about the job is meeting lots and lots of children and people. You get lots of pleasure, you know, seeing smile on their face. Toughest things about the job is unsocial hours, obviously. Weekdays, you don't start selling till 2, but it's 2 till 7, 8. Saturday and Sundays most, so, you know, a lot of unsocial hours involved. Used to be a lot of competition, but not anymore. A lot of vehicles a lot of people, you know, are gone now. So there is no real competition. The only competition we have is from supermarkets selling take-home packs, obviously. So that does affect our business. The demand is still there, you know, those who like their fresh ice cream, which can only be delivered from the ice cream van.
As I've said before, there's going to be a place for us. There always will be a place, but you've got to add new things to your repertoire. If you was going on my van, I've got a slush machine. 10 years ago, nobody had a slush machine. Now it's a must-have on an ice cream van. The flavours, I do sherbet, pink, blue, all different. The juices, there used to be chocolate and raspberry. Now, many ice cream men, they'll have 8 or 9 different flavours ice cream. Marshmallows, all sorts of different stuff. You can go out there and then there's on your shelf, sweets, chocolate. In Scotland, I know that an ice cream van is more like a mobile shop, and it's getting more like that down in England. I just think you've just got to be ahead of the game. You've got to keep innovating. You've got to keep getting out there, providing them customers with even more. Your Mr. Whippy will always be your basic core of your business, but around that you've got to add things. If you do that, I think there's always be a place, you'll always make a living. Youngsters don't seem to be coming into the business because it's a lot harder than it looks. People think you just jump on a van and then you just start selling and you make some money. It isn't like that. Council registrations and stuff like that. Councils there's never been more awkward. Councils have never been more awkward. There's always, you know, they're always trying to trick rules. There's legislations all over the place. But I think there is. But I think if youngsters could see what there is, what you can get out of it, then there should be a new generation. I'm hoping there is, because it'd be a tragic loss to British life if we lost the ice cream van.